Oh, there we go. Weird. Button being weird. Alright. We were good. Oh, yes, I should probably do that before I swap over. Right, give me a moment, folkies. Da-da, and we good. Beautiful. All right. Oh, I think we can swap over. Right. Oh, cool. What does this do? Interesting. Little animatrons. Very cool. Whole bunch of new BFCO and MCO movesets, which looks really cool. I might actually have to try those out at some point. Might even go into PCEA and set it up so that it's like its own separate thing. I like doing that, and it actually makes sense. It genuinely helps my brain go, do I want these or do I not want these? And of course, other people's characters. I might have a look at them later. All right. Let's have a look-see. Not a huge amount going on. Looks like there hasn't been any conversions of this outfit yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because honestly, the Domino armor looks cool. It's just got like no 3BA or anything like that, which is well, no body slide in general, which is kind of weird for these days because most character outfits do, but this one clearly doesn't, which is a bit odd. Anyway, also, yeah, mucking around with a few character ideas. Well, same ones I've been mucking around with for a couple of days. I decided to make a version of her using Ferlina's save, so she can just be really powerful and I can just test her out and see what I like, what I don't like, and you know, use the systems so that I can actually hide, so that I can actually like squirrel away my outfits and swap to different ones and all that kind of stuff. Let's see if I can show you. We go to that one. Wait for it to sort itself out because for some reason Windows is built-in sorter is a bit slow. I don't know why. It just is. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so I was mucking around with a few outfit ideas. This is one of my current ones. Really, really nice. And of course I did a foot one because I thought it was fun. But yeah, I actually am really liking this version. It kind of suits her actually, the having the flower on her chest and that kind of stuff. Because it's part of her backstory. It's something that I'm actively working on in the background, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with her backstory. I mean, she might even become so... I'm not sure if I'm going to say complicated, but so detailed that I would probably prefer to make her in like Baldur's Gate instead of Skyrim, because I might actually have a bit more creative liberty in that game. I must admit, I do feel like I might go back to Baldur's Gate at some point soon. Unfortunately, it looks like nobody has voted for it in the game thing. But oh well, I will hope and pray that someone does. Although, I have to say this and be brutally honest. Oh yeah, let's quickly get rid of those, don't need them. The vote that I've put up is entirely to help me decide. So at the end of the day, the decision will be mine, but I will heavily consider what you guys are wanting. Currently, it's World of Warcraft, so I'm not complaining. But I might even try other things. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's time we get on with the Grey Cowl. Just going to quickly grab my headphones. That's the thing you guys can't see. I don't have my headphones on at the moment because it's weird. I have tried having something like normal headphones, like the ones that you use with like an iPhone, like your phone or whatever. But I kid you not, on PC they sound horrible compared to like on your phone. Because they don't have the built-in processing that your phone does. It's just raw audio. So it doesn't sound that great. Plus, you know, playing a video game is much more detailed than just listening to a bit of music. Because you've got to have like spatial audio and all that kind of stuff. And I don't care what anyone says about that, it genuinely helps, in my opinion. Because I like being able to hear everything that's going on. Right. Good old Skyrim taking a little while to load, as it always does. Bruh. Okay, so that's Morphinol's save. I will leave her alone for the time being. We will be playing around with Silthari. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I do need to find a way to mute the background music for the main menu. Alright, so let's have a quick look, see. Oh yeah, I've got a shitload of jewelry in here. Hey Overboss, welcome. Hope you're doing alright. Was a little bit scary yesterday, I must admit, but dealing with that kind of stuff is always a bit scary when it comes to it. Feel very relaxed. Good to know. Good to know. Why the hell have I got stuff in my other hand? I'm releasing too early, goddammit. There we go. Honestly, I'm gonna ditch the Dark Swift gear for this sec. All the extra stuff that I picked up whilst I was here. Ruh-roh. I see a sandstorm. Alright, find a way to enter the mausoleum. I thought I've already been into the... Some hammerhead fell in an isolated region. Mausoleum is located near Oasis from Morasul, east side of the region, but first I'll have to get 2 items. One is the key to the entrance in Morasul. It's located in Al Shadir, north. Oh, then I've been right. Okay, cool. Another item is once of ancestral cheetahs located in the north of this region. Ah, keys to the Oasis. We've got that. A kitchen gun, love it. I wonder if it means here. Because that's like about the only place that I haven't explored yet. Well, I came here in the middle of the night again. Conjuration, I'll leave it alone for the sec. Ooh, 33 in alchemy. Yeah, boy. Means I can get experimenter. Yeah, experimenter is so nice to have. So we did Al Shadim yesterday. And it sounds like we need to head over towards here. Yeah, I can't remember which one I'm using. I think I'm using... Well, I'm using mostly Nordic UI, if I remember correctly. Oh. Ugh, I was doing the gamer set. Wait, yeah. Basically doubling up like a snake. Oh, uncomfortable. For some reason, you end up going into that shape and you're just like, why am I doing this? Yeah, it's interesting. I've noticed a lot of people moving over to like Edge UI and that kind of stuff. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Edge UI. Oh yeah, I was gonna have a quick look at this tower, wasn't I? Let's go and have a look. Oh, did my music stop? Oh no, I hear something. Lay of the Ancestral Cheaters. Hey, look, I found it by accident. Funnily enough, I actually did. That's a huge cat, yeah. Oh, I see, you're not in range. Fair enough. Okay, try my best to not. Here's the thing, I don't really want to fight them. I just want to get past them at the moment. Ow. Ow, get off. Ow. Oh, I didn't put the amulet on, did I? I'm an idiot. Oh well. I can get out of here pretty quickly. Oh, I could just shadow cloak. Well, that would have helped. Alrighty. Are we ready to go and do the main part? I believe so. Whoops. Honestly, before we head there, I know where we're heading. We're heading here. I want to head a bit further north. Well, a bit further east and have a look at what else there is around here. Another settlement, or is it a ruin? Oh, no, it looks like a temple, and there's a bunch of mummies guarding it. Well, never stopped me before. Why do you have two Valorant short bows? Ooh, dragon motif glass talk. Dude, that looks sick. Oh, another one. Amunaptra. Okay, fair enough. Come on. Uh. Okay. This place is scary and does not like me. Cool. Good to know. Okay. Oh, we've got two Nord Hero arrows. Okay, I'm going to have to swap arrows shortly. Spiders. A lot of them by the looks of it. Oh god, you're just gonna friggin' overwhelm me with a shitload of little spiders? Fucking Arrow of Extrication. I hate the fact that I can equip it because for some reason it just doesn't want me to shoot it, obviously. But it's... ugh, it's annoying when it does. They do that kind of stuff. Okay. Ah, it is from the... interesting. Okay. Oh, I meant those are Dwarvens. Dwarvens are definitely not bad. They're not brilliant, but they're definitely not bad either. Okay. Okay, let's get this bow and arrow out of my friggin' leg. Would suck if I'd kept that in there for too long. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be really nice if a like crippling mod worked properly. The only problem is I've seen ones that are like what we're talking about. The only issue with them is they are heavily scripted, which means that they often end up slowing down so much that you're just like, oh, is this really worth it? Damn, those spiders are shuffling around fast. Don't even need to sneak to get a one shot on that one. Okay. Oh, okay, lovely. Fine, so they act like spider swarms. How lovely. Oh, ruh-roh. Heal Lo-Fi. I also have a shitload of just normal healing potions, that'll do. Definitely help out. But yeah, I do need to go and buy a whole bunch more healing potions and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that room is too small. Okay. Ah, you're a melee Drogo. Good to know. Or mummy in this case. Okay, that's a sick looking sword. I want it. Give. Can I has? Ow, that was loud. Oh god, no. Of course I didn't fucking save, did I? Of course I didn't. Why do I do that? Ow. Ah, there you are. Try my best not to waste like super good arrows, because here's the thing, whilst you're here, there's not a lot of ways of getting more arrows, so yeah. I want to try and conserve them as much as I can. Ugh. Thank God we don't have to listen to that stupid wind noise. The weird humming noise that we had earlier doesn't exist at the moment as well. How interesting. Oh, I'm not gonna friggin' shoot those. That is a waste of arrows. Oh, thank God for the cleave mod. Means that dealing with those kind of little spider swarms is so much easier. Oh, come on, you. It's funny, isn't it? It doesn't seem like they're doing a lot of damage, but they are doing a fair bit. Because if you include the bleed effects that they're doing a ton of damage. Alright, let's get these arrows out of my arms, shall we? Oh yeah, and for those interested, next thing we're going to be doing after this quest mod probably won't start until Monday next week, but we're going to be starting Vigilant on Vey, my other character. So that's going to be really fun. Okay, before we go down the stairs... Oh, I wonder if I slid... You know how I got squished by the wall like last time? I wonder if I slid, knocked into a pot or something, the pot landed on the pressure pad, and that's why I got squished. I think that's more than likely the reason. Ooh, these are really pretty. I've used these on some of my other characters. Whoop. Ah. Oh, you have another talk. Nice. Alright, now that's done. Time for the shooting gallery. I'm not kidding. Sometimes there are areas designed into these tombs, or sometimes even the bandit bases, and you're just like, why was that a thing? Because all it was doing, at least for me, at least for when you're sneaking, is it's just funneling them directly into your line of sight, so you can just go dead, 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 dead. I smell the dead, therefore I am going to leave the dead alone. No, there's nothing over there. Doesn't really matter. Righty. Technically, I'm not as sneaky as I could be, but I must admit I kind of gave up on optimization. You saw that, didn't you? That was a fucking arrow that pinged back at me and landed on the pressure plate in front of me and killed my character. Yeah. That's why you don't want to stand on one of these. Oh, seriously? They have the Lightfoot as well? I wasn't even locked on. The arrows are just going straight up. Oh, it's that sticky arrow thing. I never turned it off because it actually was kind of helpful when I was actually shooting properly. But, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use it. Hello. Oi! Two can play at that game. Don't know how you died immediately, but okay. I will not question it. Okay. As a trough. Hmm? Are you kidding me? You knocked me. Ugh, it's so irritating. God damn it. Back to the spider room. Oh no, never mind. Okay then. These mummies are smart. They're not going anywhere near the parts that I want them to go to, you know, to get them squished, but because reasons, I guess? Okay, quick save here. go away. Okay, fine. They won't go away. He just about fits. Excuse me. Damn. Okay, note to self. Spawn in ally. Maybe I'll go for a Zivli Lord this time. Fuck it. Zivli Lord, why not? Oh, son of a... I hate Waysail. Quick way of getting all my frickin' health back. Damn, their attacks are doing really a lot of damage. And they're just poking it. I don't like that. That's ridiculous. I have an ornate scimitar now, though. Oh shit, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to do an interesting sword with that appearance. Like, make my own with its own interesting enchantment. I have thought about possibly making my own weapons in the future for Skyrim. Because here's the thing, compared to like modeling armor, a million times easier. It's mostly like geometric shapes and that kind of stuff. Oh wow, that's always nice to see in my perk. It really is. I have a feeling that that person's one of the, well, if I'm looking at this correctly, might be one of the conceptual artists. Grab those two. Alright, let's ditch some gear. Oh yeah, I need to keep that on me. Because if I want to go and grab the Musk of Nocturnal, the Cowl of Nocturnal, I do need to try and grab it. You'll make spells for this game? That'd be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you what, my personal favourite spell creators, at least so far, for Skyrim, are, well, if you're looking for, like, purely aesthetics, Kitty Tail does amazing work. I can't remember who made the Apocalypse spell pack, but that is a really cool spell pack. It's a shame that the Ornate Scimitar is not that powerful. 24 with 14. It's not bad, but it's not brilliant. Okay, I'm gonna Patra cleared. Lair of the Ancestral Cheat is cleared. Oh, looks like there's a gateway here or something like that. Oh shit. Oh shit, never mind. Those are ghosts. And ghosts can eat my arrows. Okay, maybe we'll come back to that in the future, but not for the time being. I do want to see if the Ancient Vision spell works just on any character without worrying about starting Cowl of Nocturnal. Sorry, having a quick snack break. Wow, desert dogs don't like each other. Dog eat dog world. Bearing in mind, that's with night vision on. Ghost goes nom nom nom. Yep, pretty much. Can I say I need to feed the gecko? Well, let's go and do the main storyline part. Wait a minute. Is that the Nocturnal or someone in Nocturnal's robes? Oh. Whee! All right. Always funny how they just retextured saber cats. I do wish that people would actually spend the time to, you know, make proper other cat models. It would be nice. I mean, technically, you could port the cat models and the cat animations from Fallout 4 back to Skyrim. Because here's the thing. Fallout 4's engine is basically just a 2.0 version of Skyrim's engine. Well, not 2.0, it's like a 1.8 version. It's not even that much more advanced is the crazy thing. Okay, this one doesn't send me messages or talk. Fair enough. Damn, this place is beautiful. Lol. It just flat out crashes. What the fuck? Bro. I see. Alright, what was the crash? Overwrite. Let's script frame back. Crash. 1107. Yep, that's the one. BS lighting shape of the property. BS fade. Unhandled this exception. Blah 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 blah. Weird. That's not giving me much information to go on, so... Alright, fine. Not much that I recognise. Alright, let's do that, and then we're going to do a quick sort. And then we'll head straight back in game afterwards. Just to make sure. Just because I know what this game's like, it can be a pain when it wants to be. Alright, looks like hopefully we should be good. Yep, looks fine. I would really like eventually to get myself a chair where the back is mesh. Because the one that I currently have is not. And it's, don't get me wrong, it's nice and comfortable, but during the summer it does make you sweat a lot. So yeah, it kind of gets a little uncomfortable after a while. That's why I'm not planning on doing super long streams in the summer, just because it does... It do be hot. It do be very hot. And you got to remember, with the UK's weather, it genuinely makes it feel like it's an extra like anywhere between 5 and 10 degrees hotter. So I'm not complaining for the sake of complaining. And most of our houses are like solid brick. There's like no like sheetrock or wood. Well, the only really wooden parts are usually the roofs. Everything else is like brick. Well, the roof and the flooring. Luckily, it's not too bad at the moment. It's better than it could be. Yeah, it's just before 9 o'clock my time, and it's 23 degrees currently. Bearing in mind that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I think I'm actually going to turn my fan up to its highest setting. Give me just a second. If I can figure out which way my headphones go. Right, back in just a sec. Okay, that should be better. Hopefully. Woo! It's still crashing. Just a flat out crash. That is weird. Scene route. BS lighting shader property. Huh. Okay, let's see. Grey Cowl. BS lighting. Hmm. Ooh. That's a bit weird. We've got an issue that I can't seem to find a way to fix. Well, that sucks. Tell you what, I'll have to look this up in a few moments because I need to quickly pop to Lou. So I will be back, hopefully in the next 10 minutes or so. Back in just a sec. Alright, I'm back. I had a brief look on my phone whilst I was on the way. Still, no bueno. I had a freaking look. Nothing. Absolutely not a fucking thing. Which isn't good. Tell you what, let's have another look at this crash log. Alright, let's have a look. BS fade node crash. Well, that doesn't help. Alright, I think... Great Cowl Nocturnal 1022. Right. Oh my god, I am actually out of date. Whoops. Let's fix that, shall we? Oh, shoot. I need to stop closing an extra window. Extra windows are useful. So yeah, it looks like I am actually kind of out of date on my copy of Grey Cowl Nocturnal. As I said, I'm version 1022. 1.3 is out. Oops. Oh shit, Dominion armor. Let's have a look at that. I also want to have a look at these Ronin MCO movesets, see if there's anything interesting to them. So Dominion armor, or this armor, looks really sick, and I love it. So let's go to the actual page for it. Ooh. Rune 19 heavy armor for female characters in multiple colors and styles. Oh, it's one of Polygon's mods. Oh, awesome. I know Polygon. Polygon's awesome. Alright. I'm going to have a look at that at some point. But before we do that, let's have a look at these new MCO movesets. I should tell you what, let's go on to the actual YouTube page. Kind of funny how the character's bouncing backwards and forwards on their thing. Okay, all of those sound effects are really loud and need turning down. Okay, kind of cool. Oh, it's a big old thrust attack. Okay, nice. Alright, not bad. What about this one? So this is a katana moveset. Okay. That's actually not bad. I don't mind that. Yeah, cannon fuck him. Interesting. That's the katana set. So this is the paired sword set. Just watching, having a quick look at these whilst I'm waiting for... Oh, never mind, it's already downloaded. Alright. I have a feeling I've seen similar movesets to this one. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, not bad. Not sure if I'd use it myself, but definitely not bad. And then here's the last one. Oh, this is the a resource pack. Fair enough. Interesting. A whole bunch of Ronin-themed MCO movesets, which are cool. Here's the thing. I look at a lot of movesets, and some of them I look at and I'm just like, okay, why does this exist? And I'm not sure about these ones, honestly. They're cool, but they're not... Oh, I don't know how to describe it. They're not full move sets. They're like... Well, they are full move sets, but for one specific weapon type. So, yeah. Okay. I might check it out again in the future. I might not. I'm going to re-download a new version of the Dominion armor at a later date. What's this? Ah. interesting. Cool. Right, Grey Cowl. Let's get the new version installed. Hopefully we will not have our crashing issue again. Here it is. Alright. ESM. As, you know, as it should be, as expected. A lot of these bigger mods are going to be ESMs. Just simply because it allows them... I think it allows them to do a lot more than just a normal plugin file. And it allows it to be basically a template that you can work off. Like, for an example, say you want to add in a whole bunch of like new outfits. You just add the Grey Cowl ESM as the master file. And then leave it from there. Right, let's do a quick F5, just make sure that it's all in there. Alright, let's try this again then. But yeah, getting crashes, and this is the crash log. Not great. But yeah, if I was the person making a whole bunch of like quest mods and that kind of stuff, I would have my crash log folder open like all the time just to make sure. Just simply because I know what Skyrim is like. I know that it's a temperamental little bugger when it wants to be. And yeah, I don't want to worry about it constantly flagging up errors. Here's the thing, if you don't recognize what's going on, just look it up. Just if you're in the right communities, ask in Discord. If not, use the internet. Usually there's one or two helpful individuals who have decided to actually just, you know, tell you exactly what's going on. Sometimes it can be a bit deeper on the internet, sometimes it's where you first looked. Really depends. Fucking hell. Still crashing. Great. Okay. Well, someone's being an asshole. Oh. Subject CTD on and ignore it on that part. Because nobody says crashes to the desktop, it's just crash to desktop. Everybody knows that. Or at least everybody's been around computers for a long period of time. Hmm. Tenth of April, 24th of April, 11th of June. Oh wow. Is that you might have been busy. Oh no. I hope that's not true. I mean, if fucking... If ManyGT has stopped supporting this mod, that would be so sad. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do... I'm gonna delete these, and I'm gonna go from the Alakir Desert again. See if that does anything. It might not, but... Honestly, I think it's worth it. Because otherwise we're basically out of content. I'm out of content for tonight, and I don't really want that to happen, if I'm going to be honest. Oh well, if it keeps happening, then I will, I guess I'll just, work on some stuff to do with, Morphinel, the, new character. I'm actually trying to figure out what I want to do with that character, though. I came up with this interesting idea where... Well, what happened when I first started creating her a couple of days ago is I was just... Honestly, I was partially bored. And, I thought, you know what? What would happen, theoretically, if I made a character that is super powerful, and then I toned them down to the point where I could play them in a game like Skyrim or Baldur's Gate. Now, trying to do that can be tricky. It really can. But I thought, well, the best way I can think of doing this, and the only way I could really think of doing it at that period of time, was simply to... Well, the character started off as a goddess. So, obviously, when you think of that, you're just like, this character might be a bit overpowered for one reason or another. Which, fair enough, completely understand that reasoning. So I thought, alright, what if she took mortal form for for story reason? And then it kind of clicked for me. I was just like, that might work. Now all I need to do is figure out interesting mods for like different spell packs for her. Because it's like the goddess version of her is supposed to be so powerful that she can quite literally turn basically mess with someone's mind enough to turn them against the people that they originally worked for with like a sentence or something like that. Just with very, very little persuasion needed. Come on, you one-man pain in the ass. Die. And I kind of basically wrote her / figured her out as a goddess that like thieves, spies, and assassins would pray to for like luck or extra abilities before battle or something like that. So yes, I'm thinking of possibly doing... I'm thinking probably a magic-oriented assassin build, basically. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Convenience thing on those kind of doors, though. Just make it so that when you open them, they just don't have a collision model, and they just clip through you. It doesn't really matter if they clip through you. Alright, we've already been through this part. Here's hoping it doesn't crash again. Otherwise I might have to come back to it in maybe a couple of months or something. Does happen, unfortunately. Alright, into the cave. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, another thought I could possibly try is maybe doing like a save clean or something like that. See if that fixes it. Might do, might not. Oh, the land fix is gone. Ugh, okay, fine. The map is having a weird issue. Alright, let's try this. Flat out crash. Ooh, that's not good. Tut tut. Come on, Manny. Why abandon your project like that, man? Oh. One of those. I mean, I get it. If you have to go off for, like, real life stuff, completely get it. Go for it. Oh, here we go. 10th anniversary. 1.3. This is the one that I just downloaded in the recent copy of. Yeah. Tell you what, sometimes loot itself, the built-in loot in mod organizer doesn't work very well. I'm going to use actual loot, like the full fat version. And see whether or not we have the same issue. Oh, that does suck, though. I really hate these kind of bugs. Because all it does is it just stops your progress. You have no way of fixing it, so you just sat there doing absolutely nothing whilst it gets fixed. Alright, cool. Right, cool. Alright. Grey Cowl is somewhere in here. Yep, still in 17. How weird. Alright, let's try that again like this. And then I will send this report. I'll just update it to 4 times. Tell you what. Yeah, same old shit. In every single one of these crash logs. Oh, that's such bullshit, man. I don't think there's much that I personally can do to fix it. But, oh well. I'll just have to, let Manny know and hope to God it gets fixed. Yep, still crashes. Every single time. Still the same thing. There's something about some banners inside. Okay. Cool. Right, unfortunately we can't do much beyond that. It sucks, but unfortunately that's just how it is for the time being. It could be a fucked up normal map, of all things. Which is the funny thing. Sometimes you just get random weird issues that are caused by something that, in most cases, would be exceedingly minor. So, you've really got to look through everything for a lot of these bugs. It can be such a minor thing that just shits itself and just causes the entire game to crash, and you're just like, how the hell did that happen? Right. I'll tell you what. Not to end this one on a bad note, I'm going to have a quick look for new mods and interesting stuff on Patreon and other websites like that. Because here's the thing, guys. Don't purely look on the Nexus for things these days. Look on the Nexus, look on Shakin, look on Patreon. I mean, Shakin mods, here we go. Go on here. Yep, fine. Go on Skyrim. Someone made an Ellie race and follower from The Last of Us, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, I don't think that this website has a nudity filter, so I will have to do my best to avoid anything that looks stupid, looks weird. All right, mods. Skyrim Special Edition. Let's do armors and have a look. There's anything interesting. The one bad thing about if a website like Shakin became more popular would be any of these ported mods from like other games, like outfits from other games and that kind of stuff, would be under much higher scrutiny, and the chances are they would probably be taken down. Oi! Shakin, what the fuck are you doing? Knock it off. Yeah, some of these character outfits are entirely... Some of them definitely look like they've been ripped from one game and just placed in another. Which I don't recommend, honestly. Partially because it's I think it's basically illegal. At least from what I remember. And honestly, it's kind of lazy. I mean, unless the game is written in a very different way from the other. But honestly, I still wouldn't recommend it. It's just not that great. I mean, put it this way, I can understand why the super lore friendly, super vanilla plus guys and girls don't like this kind of stuff. That's absolutely fine. I completely understand. But yeah. Oh, explicit content. Oh, good. They do actually have an explicit content filter. Well, that's good to know. We got 20 pages alone on outfit mods, which is kind of cool. Remove all ads by giving us your money. How about no? Okay, that was not bad. Might come back and have a look. Re-uploads of other outfits. Yeah. Shaka's not a big website, but it's... I kind of hope it does grow just in case, you know, Nexus decides to be... How do I describe this? Grumpy. Or become... anti-consumer. Because here's the thing. The one thing that people hate in gaming in general is anti-consumer practices, like pay to win, that kind of stuff. Because I'm sorry, but we paid for a fucking game, not to pay for other things. Oh god, some of these are getting more and more slutty. Fair enough. And the frigging pop-ups I'm getting are porn. Come on. Shaken, you guys know better than that. Yeah, small pop-ups, but they're enough to make companies like YouTube more than a little annoyed at people like me who are not intentionally going on these websites and not intentionally showing these kind of pop-ups. They just pop up anyway. Oh god. Fine. The only thing that mod had in common with a healer outfit is as it was white. Ah, yeah, Talius hair mods. Really cool ones, actually, most of them. Oh, good boy, there's going to be dozens of pictures. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I am not going to use Shaken any longer simply because I don't want what is basically porn shoved in my face, especially whilst I'm streaming. Oh, NG2B? Huh. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna get this one. This is another one of the Stellar Blade outfits, but I actually like the look of this one. I love when game developers are willing to give permission for things like this. I mean, hopefully there is permission being granted for this. Oh, naked character, cool. Thanks, Probaku. Not. Oh, Russian Viper's Sand Snake gear is looking good. Russian Viper? Wow, Russian Bear. Whoa. New Tara dress by Dr. Fla looks really good, actually. Vitor's continuing to do their wardrobe mods, which are getting bigger by the mod. They went from like, I think the early ones were like a couple of gigs, and now they're just like massive. Mystic Steps? Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, Bad Witch does, I want to say 80% at least Baldur's Gate mods, so if I was going to go back to Baldur's Gate, this is probably a person that I would go to for character outfit mods. Although I'm sure there's still a fair number of good ones on the Nexus. Oh yeah, this set was free and limited, so I thought, I'm gonna download it just in case it disappears before I go back to Baldur's Gate. Of course, we've got Gunslicer's stuff. Pure Dark doing Pure Dark things. Also known as making games actually playable. As I've said before, and I will happily say it again, the amount of game developers that develop a game and then don't upgrade their DLSS, DLLs and that kind of stuff, all the stuff like the upscaling tech, before they've released the damn game. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to make people not want to play your game? Come on, use your brains. I do feel that game developers need to stop with the fixed release schedules for games, though. Because here's the thing. What if you have a problem? What if you live in an area that's prone to natural disasters and that kind of stuff? And that's where your job is. Oops. Hey, look, we can't release the game because our friggin' studio is either underwater or fallen down. Although I guess when it comes to those, they might as well just say, sorry, we can't release it. We need to get our people to safety and worry about their safety first. Oh yeah, I do need to find some sort of way of actually making sure that Elden Ring is going to run if I have to play that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am interested in playing it, but I do reserve the right to rage quit if I have to. Alright, let's have a look at the notifications. Not a lot going on. Well, unfortunately, that's probably going to end up being it for me tonight. Because I was playing through Grey Cowl, got up to the mausoleum, literally right at the end, and I've come up against a constant crashing bug. Like, every single time I try and go into the mausoleum, flat out crashes. Nothing. Can't get anything out of it. And that's the only point in the game that it's actually doing that. So yeah, I am going to do... I'm basically going to wait for a message back from Manny GT about it, and we will find out what happens from there. Alright, yeah. Yep, that's it. Anything interesting going on here? Let's do a quick refresh. Nothing much. Right, okie dokie. That's unfortunate. Alright, guys and girls, that is gonna have to be it for tonight. I do apologise. I know some of you just got here. And, yeah. As I said, big fat CTD crash to desktop issue, which is stopping me from progressing in Grey Cowl. So, yeah. I will check back tomorrow, make sure that everything's going okay. If it's not, then I might even play a different game tomorrow. I'll probably... Let me have that quick look-see. Still only got 3 votes. But WoW seems to be the top thing that people want me to play. Alright, fair enough. I understand that. Alright, so yeah, tomorrow might be a bit of World of Warcraft. So yeah, for those of you who either haven't watched, haven't played World of Warcraft, or haven't been back to it in a while, should be fun. So for those who don't know, WoW is a big MMO. It's been around since 2004. Very, very nice game. Very good in the community. Well, if you know, do your best to find the good ones in the community, that is. I mean, here's the thing. You're always going to get a few negative Nancy's, and just all I can just say to that is just deal with them. Just ignore them. There's always going to be a Donny Downer. And nobody tends to care what they say. But anyway, I will see you folks tomorrow. So yeah. We're probably going to be playing a bit more classic WoW. I'm not sure if I'm going to play hardcore or not. I'm waiting to start like Season of Discovery and that kind of stuff until like Classic Plus hits. So what... For those wondering what Classic Plus is, it's basically World of Warcraft Vanilla, the version that they got up to in, I think it was 2006, if I remember correctly. Ended kind of mid to end of 2006. Just it was the last patch before Burning Crusade came out, which is the first expansion. And the idea was that they just locked it there, and it's basically the best version of the game. But they're planning on adding like new classes, possibly new races, hopefully. Although I'm not sure 100%, not 100% sure on what they could add for races. But yeah, they're planning on making a version of WoW that is like almost like OSRS. So old school RuneScape, where like they actually listen to the community and say, hey, would you guys like to see this? Or yes or no? And yeah, should be cool. Oh, fuck off, you stupid bot. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, folks. Bots being, well, bot, unfortunately. So yeah, I will see you fine folks tomorrow. So, good night, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.